Hello there. From the way that the mainstream media, big companies and Remain politicians backed by all those financial institutions with fancy names talked, you would assume that the EU is going to be rolling in dosh after we've left. One of the many arguments that the Remain camp used in the run-up to the referendum was that for every £1 the UK put into the European Union, it got 10 back. I remember it well. On top of that, we were told that all the generous EU funding we had been in receipt of would stop, from agriculture to science, from education to all manner of social projects. Now, if that is true, then surely from the moment we leave the EU, all that money can be redistributed around the remaining EU member states, making them all richer. Judging by the claims made, and I would add are still being made, about the money we've been getting from the EU, this must add up into the many billions that the EU would now be able to divert to the remaining poorer countries of the EU every year. So you can imagine my surprise this morning when I read that EU member states are worried that they could miss out on money after we've left. How could this possibly be? The German government, for example, has said in its annual report that Brexit could have a negative impact on the structurally weaker EU regions. It also went on to say that the EU GDP per capita would decrease on the UK leaving. And then it said that Germany will become relatively more wealthy than other EU regions, so may in future miss out on some of the funding it has been used to getting up until now. My first thought, of course, was that by extracting money from the EU, we must somehow be making it richer. And I thought I'd have to ask a clever Remain type how this works. Because as a supposedly knuckle-dragging lever, how could I possibly understand such a complex notion? Now, I thought about this all morning, and suddenly the penny dropped. This worry by the EU member states that they will be short of money after Brexit can only mean one thing. The UK has been putting in more money than it has taken out. What a revelation, I can tell you. Suddenly it all became so clear, and I'm hoping that the Remain side can now see this as well. Not only have we been paying for a whole tier of politicians we don't need, we've also been paying for the EU to do something we could do ourselves, i.e. fund internal projects. And we've also been sending out what amounts to foreign aid to many of the other EU nations, on top of the already huge foreign aid budget. But the final thought is that we've actually been paying people to boss us about. So now that's cleared up, I say roll on Brexit Day. What do you think? Please leave a comment below. Thank you. Please do like and share this video. And also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.